Happy Friday. I'm just hopping on here to show you a real quick dessert that's really tasty. You can make it regular or you can make it diet, whichever you want to do. It's got a lot of fruit in it. It's more of a fruit salad, and you can use any fruits that you want. Pick out the fruits that you want. What I'm doing is using up the fruits that I bought because I don't want to. I buy a lot of fruits, and if I don't get them made, I like to do something with them so I don't waste them all and get them used up some way. So what I'm gonna do is I've got some grapes laying out here, and I'm gonna cut my grapes in half and put them in the bowl. And today I'm using fresh pineapple. Usually if I don't have fresh pineapple, I use canned pineapple, which has a lot of good juice in it. And I have to have 1 can with juice. If you use mandarin oranges, don't use the juice from the mandarin oranges because it's not good in the fruit salad. So I'm going to use some peaches, which has juice in it, and I'm going to use all of the juice that's in the peach can. And I'll tell you why I need all that juice in just a minute. So I've got grapes here, and I like to cut these in half. You can use green grapes or red grapes, whatever you like, or black grapes. And these are seedless. Make sure you use seedless because you don't want somebody biting down on a seed unless you want to spend the time to pick all the seeds out. And now I'm gonna have to cut up the pineapple because I don't like it in that big of a chunk. So I'm gonna slice up the pineapple in smaller pieces, just like that. This fresh pineapple is so good. Pineapple is very good for you too. It's got something in it called bromelain, and I think it's good for inflammation and different things, but you can look that up. But I know that pineapple is very, very good for you also, not to mention all these fresh fruits. Sometimes I put kiwi in this, but I don't have any today. And this is just something you can do that's really quick, and it makes a really quick dessert. I used to do the diet one, and I was on a diet, and every time I'd make this up, my grandson would come and get in the refrigerator, and he'd about eat it all up from me. He liked it so well. I said, well, that's diet. Do you like that? Yep, he liked it because it had that good fruit in it. Okay, I think this will be all the pineapple I'm going to put in here, but if I need some more, I will. So I'm going to add this to the grapes. Now, the next thing I'm going to add are strawberries. I've got some strawberries over here. And you can put these strawberries in an egg slicer if you're very careful. And slice those up in nice little slices. You see that? You can do it by hand if you want. Sometimes they're a little harder and not as ripe. So I'm gonna go ahead and just slice mine up. They're a little more firm. And it doesn't take but a minute to do that. Ooh, these strawberries smell good. And they're, hope they have a good flavor. Okay, so we've got grapes and pineapple and strawberries, and we're gonna have peaches, and I'm gonna cut up a few bananas in this. I know you've all made fruit salad before, but this is just a little bit different than just regular fruit salad. And I have to say, it's yummy. Oh. It's kind of chilly out right now. The sun went down, didn't go down, it went in behind the clouds, and it made it a little more chilly. But earlier today, it was really sunny and nice. I sat out on my patio again, and then Eric came and picked me up and took me to lunch, and so I've had a busy day. Now this is all this good fruit, and I'm gonna take the peaches, and I don't know if I may need to cut them up too, because they are, I'm gonna pour the juice in there, and then put the peaches out here on the cutting board. I don't like great big pieces of peaches either. I like them to be more bite-sized. Doesn't take long to chop them up. Fresh peaches would be really nice, but they're not really in season right now. The ones you do get kind of don't have a very good flavor this time of the year. Okay, about to get the peaches all chopped up. What could be any better than a nice bowl of fruit into the bowl, and I'm dripping juice everywhere. Get my rag. Take this over and rinse it off so I can do the bananas. I've got a little bit of sugar sitting here, and I'm gonna put this in the fruit, probably 1/4 of a cup, and stir that up because I like my strawberries to have a little sugar on them. You don't have to put sugar, and you can put stevia or whatever you like in there. Now, for the banana. These are just perfect ripeness. That's just not sharp enough, is it? Just gonna take some of those little seeds out. My banana is wanting to fall apart. Just gonna use my knife here. I got kind of quiet, didn't I? Almost need some music playing. Okay. How many of you know which end of the banana the monkeys peel first? Did you ever watch a monkey peel a banana? Did you pay attention to me when I started peeling this banana? Well, I'll just show you real quick. This is the end they start at. Right like that. They sure do. There. Anyway, I heard that if you take all these little seeds out, that your bananas don't turn dark as easily. So, why we're doing this. And I think that a couple of bananas will be enough in the salad. just enough. Almost done with the bananas. Now, if you wanted to, you could make a pound cake or just a plain box cake, a yellow cake, and have to put this over top of, because that would be good on, this would be good on a piece of cake. Okay, one more piece. One more piece. One more. Okay, we are ready to put this together. I've got to go rinse my hands off. Okay. Doesn't that look good? Okay, now I have a box of instant pudding. This is the cheesecake one. Sometimes I use French vanilla, but I always use the instant pudding. And if you want to be on a diet, or if you are on a diet, you can use sugar-free Jell-O and put your sugar-free sweetener in your fruit. You don't even have to put any sweetener in your fruit if you don't want to. I'm pouring this whole package of Jell-O pudding. This is Jell-O instant pudding, and it's cheesecake. Cheesecake. But you can use, like I said, French vanilla or whatever. Then what you're going to want to do is stir this all up into the fruit. You don't add any other liquid except from the peaches. Then this pudding mixture starts to thicken. Starts to thicken up. Okay. Then, if you wanted to, if you're on a diet and you want to stay on a diet, use light Cool Whip. If you use fat-free, it doesn't taste as good. The light tastes better and it has less calories, so you can go with the light and it'll taste much better. I'm just using regular Cool Whip. I'm going to put about half of this in here and stir this all in. You can use shortbread cookies to eat with this. You could eat brownies with it. You can eat it by itself. Oh. It's so good. And like I said, my kids, my grandkids loved this. They would have it ate up before I could get any of it most of the time. Noah, I'm talking about your daddy. And Carissa, she loved it too. They both did. And Bethany. Bethany loved it. All my grandkids did, I'm sure. But they were the ones that were there the most when I made it. Now, here's what it looks like. Oh, it looks so good. Looks so good. We're going to see here in just a minute how good it is. I'm going to rinse my spoon off and use that one. Okay. I want to be sure and get a little bit of all of it, all the fruit. There's a pineapple. That cheesecake instant pudding gives it a really, really good flavor. And then your Cool Whip. It's so good. You guys got to try this. So quick and easy. It's not hard to do. And it's a really refreshing dessert. And it's good for you. With all that fruit, it's really good for you. Okay, I'm going to hop off for now and see you later. Bye-bye.